Shinay On Sunset. There are 13 worlds in all the universe where the teachings abide, he said, and there are 6 lokas where you may dwell on, and the human form is one of them. Two hands ripping my skull apart, I resist my own enlightenment, my soul's desire. When I survey the vast and endless array of beings, my heart feels to jump from my chest, unbearable compassion explodes in my breast. I am pure awareness, but my heart feels to exist. Feel me, it cries, through the spirits of beast, tortured and slaughtered without mercy across the earth and time. Feel me, it cries, through the forever unfulfilled burning and yearning of desire, of hungry ghost. Feel me, through the innocence of the newly born. Feel me, through the flower. Every evening the burning ball, the pulsating white dancing light, the golden glowing pathway to my heart, and the inconsolable, inexquisitely sweet breaking of the heart, my heart. Clouds are dissolving veils, changing forever, dreaming and dying and awaking. Who I am watches in love and sorrow. Sorrow too is a path to the heart. And don't forget to breathe. Breathe in a rainbow. Eat the world and the world eats you. Attain the rainbow body. Be the doer and the non-doer. Dissolve the phenomenal world and breathe it back to life again. Send light beams from out the heart. Learn to breathe worlds in and out. The sweetness of angel wings in the sky stretch over me and I die. Which is more real? The vast and endless array of suffering beings forever marching into space and time, weeping and wailing, forever striving, teeth gnashing and decaying, violent tortured beings, and the heart's response of unbearable pity. Or the sunset in the tropics, the luxurious, impossible reposing colors stretching sensuously over the sea, the unbearable mystery of melting beauty, the prayer of the deity of dancing white light, and golden light of love pouring down on me. I caught my breath when I turned and saw the Sanya sun, red and orange luminescence. Alone it hung in the sheet of silver rain. It's easy to be in the non-dual state, quiet and alone at sunset. Who I am, and where do thoughts arise and go, cease to matter. More than that, thoughts cease, and I no longer am I? The world is me, and I am a part of the world, the ever arising, the ever vanishing, and that watches crystal intelligence, crowns my mind with wisdom, and the heart opens compassionate. So, there will be no flash of lightning, no light is of a million suns, no Redeemer, no Savior, no gratuitous salvation. I am on my own. I am the master of my fate has more meaning than I care to know. But it is too late. The Dharma wheel is turning. Who or what steers the Dharma ship? It is I alone, I suspect. But who I am, I do not yet know, nor may ever. This I that I think I am may have the wish to dwell forever in celestial spheres, or to vanish, but may not. And I am that I am. Turn, Dharma wheel, but slowly a wish-fulfilling wheel. I'll sail in a ship of light, in a ship of light I'll go. I'll cross the edge of time, my own true love to know. A feeling is a rising flower in the bud. My heart is yearning, it's on account of love. Stars of floating fires, waves of sweet delight, conch shells, breathing thunder, music of the mind. Tears on a desert cheek, arrival of the Nile, dweller in creation, appearance of the gods. Parable of laughter, cosmic sailing sun, quietude, emotive, infinitesimal love. Clocking thoughts of no purport, whispers in the bones, priest tracks through eternity, tea leaves of the gods. Jewel of earth spin, heartbeat skipping time. Meditate on the absolute, freedom of the mind. Images on water, birth beneath the sands, illusions in mirrors, land of mortal dreams. I'll put my gaze on a jewel of fire, bring my shadows to the light. I'll know my own true love by the shining of my heart, by the shining of my heart. Shall I go to the water's edge to drink the nectar of love? Or will the waters come to me, pour through my heart in ecstasy so sublime that I merge into pure white light, exist forever, and vanish for all time, or at least for now? Love, lover, beloved are one. The presence of eternity, the here and now, is my true, my real, my soulful lover, formless, yet containing all form. When I rest in my true love's body, I am contained in the arms of peace, resting in the great perfectedness, where nothingness there has meaningness. The mountain which I live upon, the tears of green-blue orchards, the birds in flight across the fields, descending light. The road that serpentines down to the sea, down to the sea, down to the place of refuge, down to the place of refuge. Not only that, but also voices, voices of birds, birds, of rain, rain, of rustling leaves, of music from far away places, music from far away places. And not that only, but what is touched, what is felt, and the impulse to the brain, and not that only, but the thinking brain itself. Even this is not my true love's body, but hides my love, the formless, behind the veil. This is it, to touch your breast in the dark celestial night. There is no tomorrow, is to return to realms of beauty, love, and light. There is no yesterday, I feel your touch on the night's wind. There is only the now, taste your kiss on the froth of sea. This moment, enfold me in your loving arms. Eternal cross-section of space and time, spread your love around me. Naked now I'm lost in love, sailing through eternity. My own true love shining in my heart, and my true self I'll be. Sundown is so like death, in the beauty, in the presence, in the reality. Dance with your diamond mind. The deep feeling of pain, the separateness, and of love, the melting of light, touch your ruby heart. I was made to perceive the light, feel your golden ring. And with sundown the light disappears, dance with your diamond mind. And I enter the magic of darkness, touch your ruby heart. To be born again with the light, feel your golden ring. And things forever flow from nowhere into nothingness, feel your golden ring. This beauty of oneness and holiness can never be remembered, only experienced. Touch your ruby heart. Beloved, you are made of stars, and stars are made of you. Awaken my soul. Let not your presence be only a vague memory. Sing to me in the innermost temple of my heart. Touch me in some holy way unknown. And galaxies like night birds enter the heart of flaming fire. I float upon the waters of love and drown in the rivers of stars. Beloved, reality is illusion. I learned that from the clouds. Perhaps it's harder knowing finally there is no out there, no external reality, that just behind the eyeball there is really no me, only the mind's clarity sparked from the mind's constant energy. Perhaps it's more painful, how much easier to be a believer. Live the illusion. But the red road never leads backward, or does it? The red road, does it always begin in the desert? For how many lifetimes does one trudge, eyes burning, throat parched, mind on fire through shifting sands, through locas of hells, hungry ghost, beast, devas, demigods, and humans, through infinite mirrors of ghoulish fun houses, with no way out, carnival time. Then magic, an impossible occasional oasis appears, enfoldment in a lover's arms for a few moments or a few years. Love between humans is really so rare. Real love, of course, And streams of crystal water flowing deep, liquid holiness, transparent purity, the joyness of hearts calling one to another. and the swishing of palm leaves caressed by the trade winds, the unfathomable sea breezes, incenses from unknown lands, far, far away somewhere from the desert, give the heart ease. But the heart's sweet lullabies that night birds sing remind one that home isn't here, not here in this place, not in this oasis. Home is somewhere other, far, far away. 7 is my lucky number, so I steer my heart by the Pleiades, my starry sisters. And I pack again for a long and dusty journey, praying and praying I can find again the path where the red road begins. Surrender is sweet, and I would, if I could, board any starship that arrived and go willingly to any light plane destination. Drifting through the Milky Way, floating through the stars, a soul in search of an enchanted realm, a transcendental isle. But surrender is impossible, no longer an option. You ask why? Merely that now I know myself too well, I answer. Though to myself I think that perhaps in truth there is nothing here to surrender. So at midnight I ready and depart. I go quietly, so as not to disturb the village occupants, not to disturb the sleeping dogs, the husbands and wives in their beds, their children between them dreaming, not to disturb the scholar reading by candlelight, not to disturb the daybirds dreaming in their nest high up in the swaying palms. I go quietly, softly, not to disturb my heart. But the ancient healer sees me as I pass. Child she is in disguise. Her withered hands form the sign of sacredness. Her eyes meet mine and throw a kiss. A shadow steps behind me as I pass. My mind stands still. I hear a curse. But the priestess offers darkness, the light sacrament. And at the edge of the oasis and time, where shifting sands become gold dust, I kneel before the Holy One, and I am blessed, and I pass on. Illusion is itself illusion. I am afraid, and the stars are cold, and the night is black, nothing to hear but my own thoughts. Under such conditions there is really nothing to think about, so I only listen to my own heart. In utter blackness, in the void, there is no storyline, no plot, no agenda, as they say. But don't let it take your breath away. You will need it. When breath goes, you depart. Sacred mana, gift of life, heal my sundered soul, as time dissolves into diamond tears, healing waters flow. If there are streams of consciousness into which the Great Spirit dives, there are, too, islands of nirvana, respites of bliss. And islands, too, of obliviousness, peopled by obsessive strangers from one's past, disturbing one with things one would rather not remember, conjecture, or think about. Bad dreams, nightmares, dark closets, old things, tainted. Tainted by what, you ask? By the obsessive mirages of the past. Yet the past is only emptiness, nothing less than nothingness, but the feelings last. Old hurts, old wounds, false buried treasure. On the other hand, all things are means on the path. No need to shut your eyes. This world is the ornament of God, which means it is the ornament of you. Leering crippled men polluting beaches, the repugnance I felt when they spoke to me, touching me with evil in their thoughts, their absurd, pathetic ugliness, and in a general sense all that is ugly, pornographic, and my memory of all this, and things uglier, and my wish to forget. These are all God, God's meditation, God's ornament. And the darshan of great masters, the touch of love, and embodiments of divine mothers who have held me to their breast, and one who said that evil is real, but it is not the final reality, and the union of bliss, and my wish to experience it again and again and again. And this wish, and all my wishes, and the wishes of all beings who are now, will be, or have ever been, and the one great wish which all life sings, to live, to live, to live, and my disgust, and my humor, and unpleasant memories of my mother, and the terrible pain of birth and death, these are one. And the secret soul-satisfying sacred nights at my altar, and the smiles of the goddess, and the peace and the happiness, and the dying kitten, loved with all my heart, held in my arms, her eyes full of fear, for even the tiniest of tiny hearts beats a yearning drum. And my heart, and your heart, and the hearts of all creatures who live, and have lived, and will live, and the one great heart which beats out unceasingly, forever, eternally, the one word, love, love, love. This is all the ornament of God. Look into the mirror. What do I see? Only myself looking at me. I am a child of the universe, and the universe is the child of me. Whoever fathoms this mystery forever dwells in holy peace. Sing to me, my soul, not of the past or things to come, but of the present. Oh, sing me into your presence, and I'll gaze into the mirror where we are one. You are the birther of the cosmos. On your breast, the jewel of life. You alone undo the darkness, unveiling blackness from the light. You are the essence of creation. You are the twilight of the gods. You are the radiance, the opulence. Your starry nights are strings of pearls. You are the secret of all secrets. You are the tiny baby's cry. You know the why of all creation. You are the moon in all who die. I feel the power of your magic when I look into your eyes. All-powerful magic. Now I see through your disguise. Oh, the night stars spin round above me. Shooting stars burst from my heart. The seed of life is in me, and the mirror, in truth, is love.